I just woke up from this wicked long nap, but today we're talking about Megatins. Let's get into that. So the 2018 Yu-Gi-Oh! Megatins are right around the corner. Literally, we finally have the entire spoiler to us, all the secret rares, all the ultra rares, all the super rares, all the promos. We know exactly what we're getting for this product. How'd it turn out? For the most, there really wasn't too much to expect from this product. Everybody kind of got the gist of what was going to happen. We were going to get normally a lot of the really good important cards reprinted from the entire year, as that's normally how the Megatins have been run, and that's just what we got here, but we got a little bit something extra too. I guess we'll start from top to bottom, so let's go into the promos first. Promos, there's nothing that impressive. Elemental Hero Nebula Neos is kind of a sick card, but it's a Neo-Spacian card. I don't really have to say much more than that, honestly. Contact Date was a pretty sick support card. It obviously does a whole bunch, but it's just not nearly enough to make Neo-Spacians good at all. So, on to the next one. Junk Speeder's the one in the Yusei tin, and that's a level 5 Wind Warrior with 1800 attack, 1000 defense. You guys don't fucking care. Junk Speeder's actually kind of neat because when he gets on the board, you just yam a whole bunch of tuners from your deck, synchron tuners. You can't link summon or anything from there, but you can most certainly synchro climb. So after you yam like 4 synchrons out of your deck, you can climb into like Stardust Warrior or something, I guess. That's pretty neat. That's kind of cool. Is it good? Probably not. Other than that, we've got cards like Elemental Hero Solid Soldier, Keeper of the Dragon Magic, Dragon of the Swamp. This card's actually pretty cool. It's an instant fusion target where your opponent can't target this card or monsters with the same attributes with cards or effects. Same. I gotta like do like calisthenics to stretch my way around this camera so I can see my computer screen, and I still can't figure out what that says. But yeah, it says you can't target this card or other monsters with the same attributes with card effects, and then once per turn you can declare an attribute and change it to that attribute. Only thing neat about this is it's an instant fusion target, but I believe this was released before link summoning, and now that link summoning is a thing, having to put this either in like your extra zone to make sure plays go off, or having to summon it post summoning a link monster kind of takes down the viability of it just a tad. Cool card nonetheless. I actually think it's the best promo out of the entire bunch. The other promos consist of Arcana Extra Joker, Junk Collector, Stardust Assault Warrior, Martial Metal Marcher, the fuck, as well as Junk Collector. None of those other ones are really anything to get absolutely thrilled about, but if you want to read the effects, I will leave them all down in the description below, or a link to the article so you can read them yourself. There's obviously nothing really ground shattering like the Pot of Desires reprint last year, which was kind of upsetting. I think that's something that really was a selling point for these Megatins, as having Pot of Desires in it, so everybody could literally play this card. This was when Pot of Desires was still like an $100 card at the time. With nothing like that, I just find it a little bit more confusing than anything else. You'd think you'd see something like this in a Megatin. I don't know really what they would decide to reprint, maybe like evenly matched or something like that. It really wasn't as clear cut or anything as generic as Pot of Desires, but I think they could have at least given us something. Instead, we got a whole bunch of imports, which I mean, I guess it's different, but it's not what I would have personally liked to see. But on to the thing that these Megatins really matter about, and that's the Mega Packs. That's where we're getting all these reprints from the past year into this 10, into these Mega Packs. And this year we have something different. It's kind of a problem. It's something not a lot of people are feeling. That is that there is 24 secret rares in this set, as opposed to the number last year. It's more now. I'm a little bit indifferent when it comes to this. Having more secret rares in the set does increase the amount of fluff that you will pull from your packs. Useless garbage cards as opposed to cards that actually mean something. Since there are more secret rares in the set, you're even less likely to pull those really, really good cards that you want to get out of it. But now you have the option, hey, to pull Dragonic Diagram. A second or a third time, actually, come to think of it. Hell yeah. You got your squib draws, you got your quick launches, your overdone burials. Oh man, what more could you ask for? Obviously, there's going to be some fluff in the set, but the thing about almost all these cards, except really Dragonic Diagram, is they were cards that actually needed a reprint. They haven't gotten a reprint since their release, even if they're relatively new. So I can at least understand why they're trying to fluff out the set. They're just trying to nail cards that might not have a really easy place to throw in for a reprint, or give them a reprint early enough. And the Megatin kind of makes sense to do it there. As for the really good stuff, you got Saryuja, you got Borreload, the Mech Knights, both of them. I knew a couple people didn't think these were going to get reprinted. I don't know why, I kind of figured. Firewall Dragon, Heavy Metal Foes Electromite, the works, everything you could ask for. The secret rares is really the one that matters. The ultra rares and super rares also matter to a degree, I guess, but they kind of nailed the head on all of those. I can see they got most of the ultra rares, if not all of them, like Altergeists, both of the ultra rare ones that would, I guess, kind of be hard to get. Ever since ultra rares went to 4 per box, they really haven't been that difficult to get, and this is no exception. But hey, I guess you can't complain. When the prices of these things drop down a little bit more, it does help a lot of people out. Super rares the same way. Goki Rematch, Heavy Storm Duster, both just great cards to reprint. About time they get a reprint and everything. So yeah, that is the Megatons. Again, I'm not feeling pulling myself a Supreme King Z-Arc, Ultra Polymerization, or again a Dragonic Diagram myself. But hey, reprints are reprints. You're going to be able to get these prices driven down no matter what. Give it a matter of 2 weeks after the set releases, boar loads will be dirt cheap, as well as Saryujas at that point. I think people underestimate the quantity of these things that people will buy, and trust me, a lot of people will buy a lot of these Megatons. The prices of everything will be driven down so much that you won't really care that there's 24 secret rares in the set, as opposed to whatever that number was last year. Again, I would have liked to see a reprint along the lines of that of the Pod Desires reprint last year. I think that would have been really cool. I think that would have been, again, a major selling point. I'm not really sure what would fit the bill there. Probably evenly matched would be the closest one I could think of. But since I can't think of a clear-cut decision myself, maybe Konami couldn't either. And I think that's okay. The import decision was a little strange to me still even, but I guess since we're trying to keep up, we're still playing catch up with the OCG for imports. I guess the Megaton just honestly makes sense when it comes to importing things. It's a good time to do so, and especially with the division in the tins, or the names of the tins. I think it's like Yusei and I was about to say Jusei, I'm stupid. Jaden, that's the other guy's name. I need to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh anime or something like that. I'm failing you guys. With the tins being specifically like that, I guess there's a couple cards that can just thematically squeeze their way in there anyways. So hey, that's the Megatons. I want to hear what you guys think though. Let me know if you guys are picking up the 2018 Megaton. If so, which one are you picking up? Leave your comments down in the comment section below. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, be sure to like, comment, definitely subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Nim signing out.
Don't swing on niggas that got bad behavior. My 415s woke up the neighbors. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
You're